You know, what I was able to see for our families in FFH is having a place that they could come each evening and land, have a good meal, having a safe place to sleep, and then, just to get out and, go the half block down to the bus and be on their way to work. Meanwhile, Dad's taking the son to school and then going to his own job. It just is really satisfying to know that we can use our facility, but also our people here to provide that kind of support for people who really need it.
I did dinner several times, and then also I've done childcare in the past.
We served supper as part of our life group and as overnight volunteers.
I've been overnight host multiple times on Our Savior's and Peace with Christ in here, and all 4 times it's been really awesome.
So I served as the point person each evening, and the point person is responsible to open the facility, welcome the families, answer any questions, and just be there until the overnight host arrives right after supper.
It's a whole lot easier than I thought. Even serving as overnight host, I can speak to that. I thought it would be really daunting, a difficult and challenging job, but actually, I think it's one of the easiest jobs at FFH.
Our first night was also the first night for one of the families that joined us that week. And the father of that family expressed such gratitude that there was a place for his family, and that they didn't need to live in their car, and that they had a place that was welcoming where they could bring their things and count on hospitality for a week.
These are regular folks, regular families who are just trying to make it and get by. And it was just a real opportunity for me to experience the shared humanity of us all.
They're really good people, and they're just needing some help in their lives.
I learned that everyone is a person and everyone has their own stories.
It's one of those things where you think you're going in there to do a certain task or job, but really it's also a ministry that comes back and serves you as well.
Be able to almost mirror the blessings that I've received, that our families receive, to others who are in a time of a tough spot or a hard time. So,
one of the times that I found most meaningful during the week was the very first evening that we were hosting as a church was also the same evening that one of the families was entering the program. And just to see the mom respond to being able to have a place to stay was really meaningful, including her asking questions about what possessions she could bring into the building, even asking if she could bring a blanket into the room. And just to see her not knowing what it's like to have a place to land each evening and what would be allowed made me really confident that we were making a tremendous difference in the life of this family.
Some of the kids were just wanting to do some games, so I brought games to play. The kids just loved it, and I honestly loved the families. The kids especially were just wonderful.
One of the things I might say to anyone considering volunteering for FFH is to give it a shot. That there are other people at Emmaus that have done it, that are there to surround you and support you, and just jump in and see that it is a tremendously valuable experience that you won't regret, but will help you grow in your faith, will encourage you as you have the opportunity to serve others as well.
Sometimes taking that little bit of a risk is what it takes, and then you find out, oh man, that wasn't difficult whatsoever, and you realize that, oh, I can do that easily.
I would say to somebody thinking about volunteering for the first time that it may feel daunting as you approach it, but in the actual experience, it is simply genuine connection to people in our community in need.
Serve with your family. My family, Melissa and the kids, we came and served a meal together, and it was just so great. Not only, for us together to meet that need, but for me to see my kids serving the meal and then having the conversations with the families afterwards. It's just really valuable time. So serve with your family.
I would say that it's a treasure box that's just waiting to be opened. And if you don't open that treasure box, you're never gonna know what's inside of it.